Please salute one another. On guard. You may begin. And you'll notice Erin trying to hook into his leg, perhaps to take it. She did manage to disarm him. From here, the fight will continue with wrestling or with the dagger. In honor of the floor here today, we decided to omit the wrestling and dagger. Normally in our school, we do indeed practice those parts of the art as well. So, please, let's continue. We'll call that disarm, Erin. You may begin. Thrust into the throat. Now, I want you to notice something. You may see Erin's visor lift a little bit and then fall. Now, we've added a catch for safety. Interestingly, in this period, visors did not have latches to hold them shut, so they could be lifted quickly. Obviously, that is a liability for the armor. And so, although the sword has to be used like a spear, a two-handed thrust can still be quite potent. Further, remember I told you it's hard to see below the height of your chest, which means that when Davis stands with this point lowered, Erin has no idea where that sword is. So she has to go largely on instinct and not give him a chance to bring him to play. So, one blow apiece. On guard, begin. Halt. So she drove into the armpit, and you'll notice she continued to press forward. Again, with the mail and the padding beneath the breastplate, there's no way to know if a single blow will penetrate. So part of the training is to set the point and then couch it like you would a lance or a bayonet and drive the opponent back. 2 to 1. On guard. I'm afraid that was a lot of work for about nothing. Halt. Thrust into the throat. Ladies and gentlemen, final point. Thrust into the throat, although in all fairness, Erin may have stabbed Davis in the opening behind the knee first. And that's one of the strange things about fighting in armor, is that you find that the armpit, the palm of the hand, behind the gauntlet, the back of the knee, are the only targets you have. And it seems like you can never hit that while wearing all this, and then somebody stabs you there and you realize, dang, I actually can do that. And you suddenly feel a little less vulnerable. Or invulnerable. All right, this was the armored duel of the year 1400. Now, we chose these weapons as opposed to unarmored combat because I think, A, armor's really pretty, and B, I heard someone say it's so neat to hear it clink as they walk in, and B, because it's probably one of the types of combat in which there are so many misconceptions. When we see you a little later this evening, we're going to move forward 150 years and look at a very different type of combat, and one that maybe is a little more familiar to everybody from childhood fantasies. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.